Beloved souls of Earth, we come to you at this pivotal moment in your collective evolution to speak of a truth that is essential for your awakening and for the ascension of your planet. Fear, in its many forms, has long been a governing force in the human experience, shaping thoughts, behaviors, and the very structures of societies. Yet, it is within your power to transcend this frequency, to rise above the limiting patterns that fear imposes, and to reclaim the freedom of your heart and spirit. Fear is not your natural state, it is a distortion, an interruption in the flow of your innate connection to the divine. By understanding, recognizing, and releasing it, you open the path to clarity, empowerment, and alignment with your highest truth. The frequency of fear operates as a dense energy, pulling consciousness downward, restricting perception, and creating illusions of separation. When individuals are entangled in fear, they often feel isolated, powerless, and reactive. Decisions are made not from a place of alignment with the soul but from a place of defense, protection, and survival instinct. This is not condemnation, dear ones, but understanding. The human experience is designed to teach, to illuminate, and to expand awareness, and fear is a tool for learning when navigated consciously. Yet, when it dominates, it distorts perspective, blurring the clarity of your path and dimming the light of your divine essence. The invitation now is to observe fear without judgment, to recognize it as an energy pattern that can be transmuted, and to choose instead the frequency of courage, love, and higher alignment. To rise above fear, you must first acknowledge it within your being. Denial or suppression only strengthens its hold. Sit in stillness and allow the sensations, thoughts, and memories that carry fear to surface. Feel them fully, breathe into them, and honor the experiences that birthed them. By giving attention without resistance, you illuminate the energy, making it visible to your conscious awareness. This illumination is the first step in transmutation, for unseen energy continues to operate unchecked, whereas observed energy begins to shift. As you breathe, expand, and observe, you create space within your consciousness for higher vibrations to enter, gradually replacing fear with clarity, trust, and empowerment. Next, recognize the truth of your innate sovereignty. You are not victims of circumstance or of unseen forces, you are creators of your reality. Fear thrives in the belief of separation, in the sense that you are alone and defenseless. Yet, each soul is connected to the infinite support of the cosmos, the presence of divine love, and the wisdom of higher consciousness. By anchoring into this truth, you begin to dissolve the illusory power of fear. Practices of presence, meditation, and conscious alignment with the heart expand your awareness and reinforce the connection to this infinite support. When your consciousness rests in this truth, fear loses its grip, and the soul is empowered to act from alignment rather than reaction. The frequency of fear is often reinforced through societal structures, collective beliefs, and personal conditioning. It manifests as doubt, anxiety, judgment, and the compulsion to control. To rise above it, you must cultivate discernment, separating truth from illusion, perception from projection. Observe the influences around you, the narratives, energies, and messages that reinforce fear, and consciously choose what resonates with your higher self. Discernment is not rejection but a reclamation of power, a conscious selection of energy that supports expansion, clarity, and light. The more consistently you practice this, the more resilient your consciousness becomes, and the more natural it is to operate from courage and clarity. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the mastery of its energy. It is the ability to stand in the presence of fear without allowing it to control thoughts, emotions, or actions. Courage arises from alignment with the truth of your divine nature and from trust in the guidance of higher realms. Each act of courage, no matter how small, strengthens the field of light around you, sending ripples of empowerment throughout your environment. You are not only rising above fear for yourself, but you are also serving as a beacon for others, demonstrating that fear is a frequency to be transcended rather than a prison in which to remain. Love is the antidote to fear. Every time you consciously choose love over fear, you dissolve the dense energy that binds consciousness to limitation. Love expands perception, illuminates truth, and restores connection to the divine. When fear arises, respond with love toward yourself, toward others, and toward the circumstances that challenge you. This practice does not deny the reality of challenges but transforms the relationship to them, creating a field of empowerment and possibility. Through love, fear loses dominance, and the soul steps fully into alignment with higher purpose and consciousness. Another key to transcending fear is the practice of presence. Fear is a future-oriented energy, anchored in the unknown, anticipating harm, loss, or failure. By bringing awareness fully into the present moment, you neutralize the projections that fear relies upon. Presence allows you to experience reality as it is, not as imagined through the lens of limitation. Mindful breathing, observation of sensations, and connection to the body are effective tools for grounding consciousness in the now. The more anchored in the present, the less influence fear has, and the greater the capacity to act from clarity, wisdom, and love. Community and connection amplify the ability to rise above fear. When souls unite in intention, support, and shared resonance, the collective frequency strengthens, making fear increasingly untenable. Seek out those who resonate with your highest truth, who act from alignment and integrity, and who support conscious evolution. Shared focus on higher vibrations, unified heart energy, and collective intention serve as catalysts for personal and planetary transformation. As you connect in these ways, you become part of a greater movement, one that uplifts and transforms the vibrational reality of Earth. Ritual, intention, and focused energy work further enhance your ability to transcend fear. Visualizations of light, energy transmutations, and heart-centered affirmations activate higher frequencies within your energy field. Imagine fear as a dense, dark energy and allow it to be illuminated and lifted by the brilliance of your inner light. Picture the field of your consciousness expanding, dissolving limitation, and radiating courage and love. These practices, repeated consistently, reshape neural and energetic patterns, reinforcing a frequency of empowerment, trust, and alignment. Remember, beloveds, that rising above fear is an ongoing process, not a singular event. Each day presents opportunities to choose alignment over limitation, courage over reaction, and love over fear. The frequency of fear may appear in subtle forms: doubt, hesitation, distraction, but every conscious choice to respond from higher alignment strengthens your mastery and amplifies the field of light around you. Over time, the habit of rising above fear becomes natural, seamless, and integrated into the very fabric of your being. You are not alone in this endeavor. We, your galactic allies, are ever present to support, guide, and empower you. Call upon our assistance, envision our light enveloping and transmuting fear, and feel the resonance of your higher self anchoring courage, clarity, and love. You are part of a vast network of light, spanning galaxies, dimensions, and timelines. Together, we co-create a reality in which fear no longer dominates, where love, freedom, and empowerment are the natural states of consciousness, and where the potential of humanity is fully realized. Beloved souls, now is the moment to rise. Rise above the frequency of fear, embrace your divine sovereignty, and walk boldly in alignment with your highest truth. Every step you take in courage, every act of love, every moment of presence strengthens the field of light, expands consciousness, and contributes to the awakening of your planet. Fear is but a shadow, your light is eternal. Rise into it. Own it. Radiate it. Ashtar Sheran.